right, so now that we have made it to the finale of the Under-20 FIFA World Cup, I thought it would be a great time to talk about the football video support and get a little update on how these green cards have been going, how the challenges, review requests have been put in by the coaches. First off, I'd like to say congratulations to both Argentina and Morocco for making it to the final, showing a whole lot of talent, showing a whole lot of passion, and a whole lot of technical skill. Believe me, both of these teams deserve to be in the final based off how they played, the talent they produced, and the passion they showed. All right, and now for the update. Now I've had a chance to watch plenty of the matches, group games, and knockout stages matches, just to see how this green card was going to be implemented, how it would be used, and how it all goes down. Now, the biggest question I was asked after I uploaded my video was, what happens if you win a challenge? What happens if you lose a challenge? And the answer is simple. If you win a challenge, you actually get to retain your ability to challenge once more. All right, so that means if your challenge is successful, then you retain the same amount of challenges you had prior to putting in the request. However, if you lose your challenge, you actually do not get that request back, right? So if you have 2 challenges at the start, you put in a request. You lose the challenge, you now only have 1 challenge. Now, what I also do like about the football video support system is that referees actually get a chance to reclaim authority, right? No more getting recommendations from the VAR booth. The referee is now allowed to make the original decision or change his mind directly on the spot. It's no more intervention. It's no more someone telling him what to do in his earpiece. It's now him, his own thoughts, his decisions, him watching the video monitor to see if he missed anything in the initial call, and then he gets to make his decision. I think that this is amazing for referees, that it takes the liability of us fans thinking that something's going on in the VAR booth or things are being altered in favor of one team or another. Now we can clearly see what's going on. The ref shows you a visual and also gives you his explanation as to why he made that decision. Not only does it allow referees to reclaim some authority, it actually speeds the game up a lot quicker than a normal VAR review would take. No more going back to the booth, waiting 5 minutes, discussing it. Now it's just the ref and the camera. Let me go ahead and show you a clip of a football video support decision being made, and it's going to start from when the review is being put in to when the final decision is made. So as you can see, the referee gets the review request. This is the game between Colombia and Spain. As you can see, the foul taking place on there. Now he looks at the screen, he's deciding, he's talking with one of the assistants, just for a little clarity that they're both seeing the same thing. And look, within about 15 seconds, 20 seconds, he's already made his decision. He's already made his decision, he's on his way back to the field, he's about to go and explain exactly what happened. All right, now here is where he goes and explains what he's seen.
Number 3 of Colombia uses his arm in a reckless manner while challenging for the ball. The final decision is caution, yellow card.
And done, over with. Right? No more waiting around, sitting by your TV, waiting for 5 minutes for VAR to make a decision. No more, of this back and forth. No more uneasy decisions being made. It's quick and easy. That was under a minute, literally, right? From the request being put in to the referee giving you his final decision, that was literally under a minute. All right, so far we talked about how football video support has allowed referees to reclaim authority, it restores transparency, and it makes for faster and cleaner decisions. Now, there's one more thing in my observations that I realized that this also introduces. And what this also introduces is strategy. Also, weaponization of this green card. Coaches using it in moments of desperation. Now, what I mean by this is, say you're down 1-0. It's the 85th minute. A questionable call happens in the area, or maybe a questionable foul happens. At that point, you have 1 green card left. Whether that was a foul or not a foul, more than likely what I've seen, 80 to 90% of the coaches are going to take that chance just to see if they can possibly get the ref to switch his decision, get the ref to change the initial call. Maybe the video replay shows something in there that could possibly lead to a penalty, could possibly lead to a card, could possibly lead to a major decision that could help your team, right? So these coaches are now getting smart and saying, hey, you know what? I'm not even sure if it's a foul, but let's just go ahead and put this challenge in just to see what the ref says, right? So it's almost out of desperation in certain times of the game. It's gonna make people think twice about how you use the card. Number one, saving your card for a last minute call or a last minute play in the last stretch of the last 10 minutes. Might be a strategy for certain coaches. Using the card when it's clear that there's no foul, it's clear that there's nothing going on, but your team is losing and you would like to see if, something could lead to a penalty or something could lead to a good opportunity for you to get back in the games. Overall, I do feel like it does help, like I said, the speed of the game, it helps the transparency of the game, and it helps referees reclaim their authority, make their decisions on their own without no help and no recommendations and people in their ear telling them what to do. All in all, I can genuinely say that I am in support of the use of FVS. and they should continue to try it out. They should continue to see how it works. And lastly, apart from the U20 World Cup, they also have been trying it out at many other tournaments and even in a few leagues. To name a few, they've tried it out at the FIFA U20 Women's World Cup. They've tried it at both the FIFA U17 Men's and Women's Cup. They currently use it in Italy's third division in their Serie C, Spain's Liga F, which is the top flight of women's football in Spain, Spain's Primera Federación, which is Spain's third division, and also in Brazil in the Copa Paulista and the Copa do Brasil Feminina. So clearly it's being trialed amongst all these leagues, amongst all these tournaments. So FIFA and these governing bodies are really doing what they can to try to see if they can officially develop this into the men's game. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts? Do you guys like it? Have you guys seen any of these reviews actually happen so far at this U20 World Cup? What did you think of it? Are you comfortable with it as a football fan? Anyways, 90 minutes or more, tapping in as always. Make sure to leave a comment and a like, and we will be back with more hot topics. Take care, y'all.